Hi guys, just doing a quick review of the Type 59, the Tier 8 medium Chinese premium tank. Now this tank is very rare. You've probably seen them around and you've probably heard rumours of what they're like if you haven't seen them around. This is one very tough tank. You probably know that it's got 200mm of turret armour on the front, 130 on the side, 60 on the rear, and the front plate is 100mm, the sides are 80 and the rear is 45, and it's got quite a punchy gun. So we'll show with this standard pen of 181, premium 241, and that's with APCR, so it's a better type of ammunition if you need the extra penetration. Dispersion of 0.3 and aim time of 2.9, so it can be a little bit inaccurate. So the most amazing thing about this tank is the armour. The mobility isn't the best, and the mobility, it's got a power to weight ratio of 14.27. So let's have a closer look at the vehicle. I'll show you the armour profile. Okay, looking at the armour, the front plate, straight on, you're looking from around about 145 to 150mm. If it's angled, you're looking from 160 up towards about 180. Looking at the front of the turret, you're looking from 200mm up to 270 to 80, coming into the centre between 300 and 600, 700mm effective armour. Very tough from the front. I'm going to show you some gameplay and how to get a mastery, and then we'll return to this and I will show you the best way of taking the Type 59 out from the front. So let's get into that mastery game, and then I'll show you how to defeat this monster. Right, let's get into that game. Okay, Ruinberg. We're up against a couple of JT-88s, a few nice tanks, IS-3, IS-6, T-32, T-34. Yep, it's looking good. We're mid-tier, slightly above average. So let's see what we can actually do. So the things you've got to watch out for is actually be able to get in close, use the angles and elevation, use the 7 degrees of gun depression, and the very good gun elevation if you can. But in this map it's about gun depression and angling to maximise the front slope and to make the most use you can of the turret. Let's speed this up a little. Head to the centre, control the mid-ridge around about F8. Let's get in, start spotting. I'm here with a good friend of mine, BBN. So we're heading in. Oops. Just going to head over this way in a minute. Okay, let's start heading in. As you can see, we're up to about 40 kph, but so is the other tank. The 34-2 can move well as well, so they're very even.
Where'd they go? We didn't penetrate their armor. Permission to engage. Enemy armor is damaged.
Now bouncing shots already very nicely. They're going for the upper areas. We'll discuss that later. They're going for the Commander's cupolas, which is one of the weak spots, and I'll go through all the weak spots later. They're throwing everything they can.
Enemy armor is hit.
Keep the angles, stay low, angle, use the turret to the best effect you can.
Penetration.
Punchy gun, but this is using premium. So one of the tricks, or techniques, it's not a trick, use premium ammo when you're not sure of being able to penetrate. You need to be able to penetrate because without penetrating, you're not helping the team as much as you can. Yes, your armour is fantastic, as you can see, but you need to be able to deal damage as well, and that's how you'll get a mastery. keep the gun singing, keep the armour singing. Bounce their shots and make sure that yours go straight through them. Okay, 3-1. We're doing okay. We're still doing our job, holding them in place.
Target acquired.
Tanks in town.
Target unlocked. Ready to fire. Enemy armor is damaged.
There's another reason for going for premium. The speed of the shot is better with the premium than with standard. So it'll reach the target, there's less lead time, and you'll get more kills. So your shot will hit first.
Enemy armor
As
is
opposed to
destroyed.
your other teammates, their shots will hit just behind yours. So you'll be able to get more damage in than you would have done just using standard. And you've got the chance of it not penetrating. So that's a little bit of a tip of what to do. So we'll have a look at the end to see how well the spending of the premium has allowed you to gain damage.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
And this is from being in a hold down position. This is why the Type 59 is amazing. But not just that. Here we are in a tier 8 game. It's got preferential matchmaking. If ever you get hold of one of these, this is how you do it.
Penetration.
Look at it's just going straight through the enemy. Poor E25. Oh dear.
Gotcha.
Yep. And this is what you do in the Type 59. This is why they're renowned. This is why they're feared. This is why they're so sought after. This is one fantastic tank to have in your garage. I love it. Anyone who's got one loves it. If you don't, and there's something wrong with you. So this has been spamming premium. And let's see what we can actually do. Okay, there's a guy over there. View range is one thing that's an issue. But you've got the armour to weather it. So let's head in. We know he's in this direction. Trying to get the gun down. There he is. 244. Bounces shot.
Track fixed. Let's roll.
Let's get in. I'm trying to help him to turn this gun because I know there are 2 TVs on the right. So if I swing him round, they'll have his flank. So either I can shoot him, they'll back me up, and I'll still get the spotting damage. So even if you don't do the damage yourself, you're still getting more experience and helping your team to win. Now we're 11-8. We've got a couple of good players. Time to start moving in. So we've got 13 shots of standard, 4 of premium, and 2 of HE. We've used repair kit, and we're moving in quite nicely. So just go slowly enough, watch what's happening, keep ready. There we go.
Ready to fire. Penetration.
Panther M10. That's another nice player. Yes! Oh, look at that. Inferno. Oh, that's a big one. Right, 12-9. I'm going to get hold down, defend the base, and I'll let them come to me and take them to pieces when they come for me. So use the armour, get into a good position, angle, and get ready for them. Now we're almost completely hold down. All they can see is the side of the turret, and I can get shots on them. So let's get ready. Use the armour. We've still got 4 kills. And we're forcing them to come to us. Bouncing shots like a badger. This is one amazingly armoured tank. Now you can see by the sparkles that someone's firing premium. That may have been a HE shot. That was probably a HE shot. Trying to see who's firing. I'd say it's probably a TD.
Critical hit.
Try and take his tracks off, and then you still get the damage for it. Or half the experience for eating the
Penetration.
straight through the lower plate. Bounce another shot. Tracks
Penetration.
off. Tracking and doing damage. Aim for the front.
Penetration.
Straight in. Oh, he actually did damage. Boom, he's gone. I'm staying under because that T-32 is a really good player, and I'm a one-shot to him. I don't want to take a risk. And that's it. Game over. Okay, let's have a look at the post-game stats. Sharpshooter, mastery, 127, almost 128,000 credits, 2,333 experience. Cool-headed, steel wall, oh yeah. Patrol duty, super unicum, lots and lots of damage for spotting, and spots themselves. So let's have a look at the team score. Okay, yeah, damage just under 3.6, 4 kills, 1,400 base experience, which is absolutely epic. Let's have a look at a more detailed report. Okay, what we've got, 21 shots, 18 of which hit, so it's very accurate. It helps if you're using premium. Of those 18, 14 penetrated, so we still had 4 which didn't. 3,600 almost damage, 25 hits came in, only 7 penetrated, and a lot of those were tracking shots. Non-penetrating, 18, and we blocked 3,800 damage, which is unbelievable. Just about 3 times the hit points of the vehicle blocked. Lots of detecting, lots of assisting, so 2,200 assistance. So of that 128,000, we used a lot of ammunition, but we still came out 35,500 credits up. So you can spam just about all the amount of premium you want and still come out making money with this tank. With 1,400 basic, with a premium account, just over 2,000 base experience, or 2,100 base experience, plus the premium bonus for 2,333. It wasn't a multiplier, that's the basic experience with this vehicle, which is absolutely amazing, and that's probably one of the reasons they've taken it away. So if you can get hold of it, if it's ever on sale, or if you get a special or you win a competition, this is the sort of thing you need to do. You need to get hull down, use the ammunition correctly, use premium when you need to. Now I'm going to show you how you can take this vehicle out from the front. Right, you think this is impenetrable, but so it's looking over at you. One of the things you need to look for, as you see, this area is very, very tough, but underneath it's only 200 mil. But here there are weak spots, 160 equivalent, and the same on the other side, 160 mil. So if you aim below the barrel, you've got the maximum of 200 because it's flat armour in this whole area, and you've got these weak areas at the side which are only about 160 mil. If you can see the tops, which other people are going for, it's 160 mil as well. But if it's angled properly, they're very difficult to hit. But if it's angled more, you can still see this area, which is the equivalent of 40 to 80 mil. So these are what you need to be aiming for. So if you can't see this lower area, aim for the cupolas, and you may well hit. This is a great place to shoot from the front when he thinks he's safe. But aim for the flat area here. Aim under the gun, because you can damage the turret ring and prevent him turning and cause internal damage and damage crew members as well. So that's put the pressure on him, force him into a position, force him back, and then shoot through the lower plate, which is even weaker. If you get to this sort of an angle, it's down to about 155, 160 mil. Because if he's worried, he's not angling. And it's not from 160 up to 170 mil. So force him into a position, shoot through this front area, and put the pressure on, and allow the rest of your team to circle around him. And that's the best way of taking out a Type 59 from the front. Put the pressure on, go for his tracks, then start taking him to pieces. From the sides, you've got an ammo rack here. If you can get a side shot in at this area, about 150 mil, straight in here, this is the biggest ammo rack. So aim here, and you'll probably see, if you get an AMRAAM, the turret just blowing completely off. So that's one aspect of Type 59 that not a lot of people know. So that's a very weak spot. Is the rear left of the turret is the ammo rack. So go straight through the front, force him to move, get him to turn, and try and get this side of the vehicle. But apart from that, it's a very, very good tank. I hope you like this review. Put in the comments what you think. I'm the Gaming Bear, and see you on the next one.